All right, now we're getting ready to catapult things into turbo here. All right, what I'm going to show you is, well, first off, if you're like me, you don't have a whole lot of time on your hands and you've got a lot of work that you need to get done, especially, let's say if you're going to start, you're going to launch a new product and you want to get it out there as quickly as possible. More than likely what you're going to do is go out and hire somebody to create some graphics for you. Now, getting an e-cover layout is a lot less expensive than if you tell them, I need a book and I need a CD cover and I need a notebook and all this other stuff. If you give them a list of a bunch of things, then your cost is going to go up. But if you just say, hey, I just need an e-cover layout, you can get that pretty cheap. Let me show you first off how that you can save a whole bunch of time by getting that e-cover made, and then you go in and you create whatever you want using the Black-Pack actions. I'm going to head over here to the bridge, and this is inside of Photoshop. I'm not sure how familiar you are with that kind of stuff, but this does come with Photoshop, and I recommend that you use it because it's a great way to browse through and find what you need. But what I've got is a collection here of a lot of products that are going to be released, some really fantastic products that Jeremy is fixing to release. What I want to do is show you how you can take one of these. We got some artwork back, and again, something like this. This is an e-cover, okay? We want to take this, though, and this is what we get back from the artist. We get just the flat version. We want to take that, and we want to bring it in and, create it in several different formats with the Black-Pack actions. And here's how we do that. Let's double-click on it. That loads it into Photoshop, and you can see I got a bunch of different layers that make up this particular action. So incidentally, each one of these things right here, I can turn these off. Actually, sorry, those are below. Let's go up above. There we go. See, like, for example, that, the graphic right here, the whole spine, coloring on the spine. We want to take this and we want to create an ebook cover out of it. So let's go ahead and go up to our actions, and let's just do, okay, I got ebook 2 opened up. Let's go ahead and click on step 1 and play it. Step 1 does the layout for us. And let me tell you, if you open up an action like this and you don't see any blue guides, that means in this particular case, there's not going to be anything like, a spine or anything for this book. And if ever you have any kind of question, just go ahead and run the second step so that you can see exactly what that particular book's going to look like. Now, after you use the actions for a while, you're gonna know which ones you like. You're gonna know what they all look like. But again, in this case, okay, so now we see that this is the layout of it. So we can go ahead and close that file. We're taken back here. Let's go up to Window and our e-zine cover. Remember, we don't need the spine in this case, so what we're going to do is grab the marquee selection, click and drag off of the off the image itself so we can select everything and just go right up to that guide right there. And then I want to show you a special command. Normally, when people are trying to copy stuff, they might just do Control-C to copy, right? But in Photoshop, whenever we copy something, we're copying what current layer we're on. We want to get everything, all the layers. So in order to do that, go up to Edit and do Copy Merged. Copy Merged, if you like keyboard shortcuts, Shift Control-C. If you do that, that copies everything that's visible, basically. And at this point, we can go ahead and close that file because we don't need it anymore. It's on the clipboard. We'll go ahead and edit and paste. And incidentally, I do like keyboard shortcuts. I use them a lot. But just so it's easy for you to see what I'm doing, I'm using menu selections right now. Okay, so that pastes it. And it pastes right on top of, the existing files that got created, the existing layers. So we're going to make it fit, though. So we go up to Edit and Free Transform. Click and drag the handles. In this particular case, I'm not too worried about distorting it a little bit. You can either hit the Enter key, or you can click this little check mark here if you want also to finalize that. And we're set. Let's go ahead and run step 2. We have just, in a few seconds, you can have an ebook. If you've got the artwork for it, you'll have a real nice looking ebook created. Now, I do want to tell you a little bit about the way the ebooks work. You will notice the back cover here. We've designed this so that the book looks really nice, and it has to match up with whatever your existing color scheme is. So you're going to see things like this. If you have something right up on the edge of the cover, it'll show up on the back there too, but that's completely normal. That's the way it should be, because the book would wrap around just like that. Okay, so very quick and easy. Let me go ahead. I could do another action. Let's do, I don't know, one that doesn't have the spine. Let's try ebook 4. Now this one does have the spine. And let me go back to the bridge and open that file up again. So what we want to do is select the spine, and remember, go to Edit, do Copy Merged. And here we'll paste. Drag it in place. And we'll do Edit, Free Transform. Click and drag that handle. Okay, and then let's switch back again. Now, I tell you what, let me go back here. Just as a form of education, I will tell you the keystrokes that I'm using, because I want you to see how much faster it is if you use keystrokes. And I realize a lot of you won't be doing this every single day, so you might not want to commit that to memory. But just so you know both sides of the story here. Control-Tab will switch me back to another window that I've got open, another document inside of Photoshop. So I'll grab this, Control-Shift-C, and then Control-Tab again. Control-V to paste, Control-T to free transform, and then I will just hit the Enter key. So you can see how much faster it is to work that way, right? Again, a lot of you won't be doing this every day, so you might not want to commit it to memory, but let's go ahead and run step 2, and I'll close those actions so we can see everything that's going on here. And there we go. Now we've got a nice cover, and it's got the spine and everything. So you can see, once you have that main layout, it's a piece of cake to go in there and create whatever you want from it.